What's up, guys? Back at it again, another week, CD Talk. This one's been a little rough. We jumped between two different albums.
Yeah.
Last minute, we decided to go with Special Effects. Tech N9ne. Sorry, that was a quick jump on it. Sorry.
Grab my phone, dude.
My bad.
Get in this.
But, yeah, no, quick jump on it. Special Effects. The camera's right there, not the laptop, you dumbass. Good fucking album. Not going to tell you the other album you were thinking. Don't want to spoil it. We'll save that for later. But
I didn't know if we were going to.
We listened to the last album all the way through, talking about it. We were getting everything set up. It was a sadder album. I'll tell you that much. It was a sadder album.
Yeah, it was for sure.
And
This has sad songs on it too.
oh, it definitely does.
Now that we're
It
thinking.
definitely does. But it was just like, he looked at me. He's like, "Do you want to do special effects?" It's like, yeah.
It was like
let's,
last second.
Let's do special effects. Switch it up. Maybe save the sadder one for another day when we're feeling it a little bit more.
Word. Feel that.
But yeah, dude, Tech N9ne
sure.
Special Effects. I don't know. I'm a pretty big old school Tech N9ne. As old school, I would say probably the one right before Special Effects, which I think was
Was it Worldwide?
No, Worldwide Choppers is a song. It's
Sixes and Sevens?
I think
All
I
sixes and
want to say
sevens?
sixes and sevens, all
I
seven.
think it's the cover of It's All Black and it's just him standing there in a black shirt, right?
No.
No? Am I
It
wrong?
could be like an
There was a couple
EP
EPs
cover,
before
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So yeah,
So you
like
were old school
Fragile,
Tech.
not Fragile. I don't know, but so yeah, sixes and sevens, killer ass albums. I love them. A little bit more old school things.
You like even like the one with when he's like dressed in red, don't you?
Dressed in red.
Yeah, he's dressed in red. I can't remember what fucking album it is.
This is the problem when we decide to do a album
Hey, look at that.
last
We can
minute.
look at this
switch
shit
around.
right
Oh
here.
yeah, we got this thing.
Also,
pulled up.
all sixes and
Eva.
Or,
Okay,
oh no,
so-
something else. That's what was before
Something
Special
else,
Effects.
right on.
Because these are all EPs. So and then all sixes.
All
sevens.
sixes and
then
seven.
I fucking love KOD. We should talk about that one at one point too.
KODs. I mean, obviously.
Uh,
Ever Ready.
Absolute
Bomb
Power.
ass.
That's what I was thinking about.
Celsius.
You even know
Celsius has got
Celsius?
some fucking bangers. I know a couple.
Okay,
I know a couple.
You know anything
Celsius.
about Angelic?
Oh yeah, dude, Angelic. You know Angelic.
I do.
Yeah, I think Angelic has Einstein.
Tech N9ne.
Yep. Has Einstein on it. I think so. Oh, please tell me. Don't fucking like
The first
this.
Psycho Bitch was on here.
Yeah, Einstein, Tech N9ne.
Okay.
It's Alive.
I think that's all the ones I know from
Yeah.
that album. Do you know anything about the worst?
No,
Calm Before the Storm?
I think Angelic is
Before that, I'm
probably
guessing.
the oldest one I know. I thought Celsius was older, but apparently not.
Interesting.
Angelic came out before Celsius.
Yeah. All right.
Which is very interesting because that Celsius cover has definitely like a fucking 90s mixtape.
Yeah, it does have like a
vibe off
mixtape
that
vibe
shit,
on
huh?
that. Yeah, I've never seen that one. So,
Yeah,
but I thought Absolute Power was his first album.
but
No,
no,
I guess it's not.
I fucked with Tech N9ne for a good minute. I was all set and ready to get a tattoo for him and never ended up getting it, but I still think about it to this day. Like I
Is that
fucked
a
with
tattoo
good
you'd still
minute.
get?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So, not to like throw you off from where we were going, but Vita said that that he liked all of Tech's stuff before this. I knew like popular songs, and everybody can hate me for this because I know that like Tech fans are like very, like fucking
Very hardcore. Yeah.
fans. I'm not the most hardcore Tech fan, but I respect what he does. But I didn't get into him till Special Effects. I knew like obviously Caribou Lou because everybody fucking knows that song. And what was the one that you said?
Einstein?
No, I did know that one too. And then I knew Worldwide Choppers, I guess. And then fucking Am I a Psycho? But I wasn't a big fan. So,
Psycho bitch.
yeah, so I got into this album later, and I actually got into this album I think a month after it came out because I was going through Eminem's shit and was like, oh, what has he appeared on that I don't fucking know? And I was like, he did a song with Tech N9ne finally?
Yeah,
and that's when I heard
was
that
pretty
song.
Cool. Because I remember when that song came out, I was pretty heavy into him. You know, me and my buddies, other friends that were very hardcore. ZH. Yeah.
Okay.
We were together. We worked together. And that's all we blasted all day long for like 2 years, just nonstop tape.
Really?
Yeah.
Just coming hard. See, Tech fans are hardcore, dude.
And we always talked like, dude, if Eminem ever got on the fucking track when that song came on, I'm like, dude, it's fucking crazy. It was badass. We were super stoked for it. So we're a bunch of nerds and shit. Yeah.
I went into it and I heard it and I was like, I'm not a big fan of the song.
Really?
Because it sounded like, because it was Worldwide Choppers 2.
Yeah.
So I liked Worldwide Choppers because they were fucking spitting fast as shit, and I'd never heard rappers spit that fast before. So I was like, okay. Well, with Eminem and Tech and Chris, I was like, okay, well, they gotta rap fast. But I was a little mad because Worldwide Choppers, I swear to God, had like 18 million people on it. But then it was just 3. Then it got limited to 3 people. And then I think Tech says in a verse in there, like, we got 3 of the best choppers, and I was like, well, you forgot about, it's not Twisted, is it? No, not Twisted.
Twista?
Twista.
Busta. Sorry.
Twista. I was thinking
Busta.
Twista.
You thinking Twista?
I was thinking Twista. Because that motherfucker, I think, is faster than Tech.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Twist is fast as fuck, dude. So I was like, what do you mean you got 3 of the best? I was like, Eminem's fast, but I think Twist is faster. Anyway, side thing. But I didn't really like the beat that much, but I also felt like Eminem sped up his parts at one part, because he goes like, and it like sounds like a sped up tape, but I don't know if he did that on his own, or if it's sped up. And I was like, well, you can't speed it up from the fucking track if that's what you did, because that's just cheating.
Unless it was just like an end bit, you know.
And it was. And then it bugs me because like the chorus should have came in at one point with Eminem, and then it just went again. Because he wasn't finished saying what he has to say, which when you have Eminem on your track, you just kind of have to do what the fuck he says, I guess. But anyway, and then it got me into listening to the rest of the album, and then that's how I found this album. And I was like, I really fucking like this album, and that's how I got into Tech. Was through that.
Which is funny that you got into special effects with Tech N9ne. This is actually kind of what got me out of Tech N9ne. It's a killer album. I like it a lot, but it's just, I don't know.
Well, he says it on the album at one point where he's like worried about fans dropping off after this album.
Yeah.
Because he goes, we got more like popular artists on it. What if they say that I'm going mainstream and then they go, oh, I can't listen to Tech N9ne anymore? Is that why you stopped?
No, it definitely wasn't that. I'm not one of those dudes where it's like people start liking him.
Oh,
like,
I liked him when he was under.
Play, dude. Everybody knows him now. No, I'm not that hipster. But I don't know. It was just, I guess, because everybody, and we've talked about it before, that when artists progress and they change, you know, who they are, which is a very good thing. That's what you want to happen. But
obviously, it got me into liking Tech.
They can lose their sound, quote unquote sound, whatever that sound is, and sometimes sounds are an era, sometimes sounds are a mood, and I think for me, but he's still making bangers out to this day, and I still like him quite a bit, and I still listen to his shit when it comes out. But
I will say you've listened to him a lot less than you used to.
Oh, for sure.
Like, yeah, I don't even know if I've heard you listen to a song from the next album. Do you even listen to Sriracha? I think that was on the next one.
Sriracha, yeah, I've listened to that.
He puts that on everything.
Sriracha. And also, Sriracha's good, but also Tabasco sauce is better. So let's get that straight right off the bat. Tabasco.
My dumbass thought you were talking about a song that Tech had back in the day called Tabasco. So, you got a song about Tabasco sauce?
Dude, Tabasco's lit, dude.
I was like, I didn't know that shit.
Dude, his rhymes, though.
I put that on almost everything. The next song, I put Tabasco. That on everything. Stupid. That was a dumb joke. We can move on from that shit.
Definitely a dad joke right there.
Yeah, so this is where Vita left off, and this is where I picked up.
Yeah.
So that's a weird thing to me. But I guess I could see that, like, when they changed the sound and stuff, but whatever he changed to, I really liked, and then he went back on it on his next album, I feel.
Yeah,
like.
A little bit.
So I'm surprised that you didn't like the next one.
Yeah, a lot of the songs he's coming out with they definitely sound, to me, more Tech, but also that's just my own personal Tech sound, you know? And it's also, it's not like I'm listening to the full albums. I'm just listening to, like, the bigger songs in the albums. I guess I'm more of a hit wagoner, you know?
Fair enough.
For his new shit, but...
Okay, fair enough.
His song...
Because you do like songs from this album.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. There's some fucking bangers. Dude.
For sure. When should I start it, though?
I would say at least the intro.
Okay.
I mean, you just gotta start off
right. You want me to
just
pause it after the intro?
Nah, keep it rolling, because the next one's good. Aw, yeah?
Aw, yeah?
So, yeah, man.
Start it out.
And Tech N9ne's still holding up with the fucking killer-ass CD releases, dude.
That fucking album artwork kills me, dude. That shit's fucking awesome.
Cool as shit. 2 discs and everything. But we're missing a disc, dude.
Well, the disc is in my fucking vehicle. Because I still listen to CDs in the fucking vehicle. That's why. So all my CD cases don't have the CD in it. But I did buy the deluxe, so the second CD is in there because I can't watch that shit in there. Oh. Oh. Is that a naked baby?
Oh. I'll tell you, dude.
Oh. And it's...
Cool. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shit.
Tech N9ne always just laying bars in the truth, dude. He's... Definitely doesn't hold back whatsoever.
So what's your favorite thing about Tech? Like, what's the thing that gets
So what I like about it, and I think is what kind of shows something of a true artist in my mind, So I think, obviously, you know, a lot of artists are big because they have a catchy beat and that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
But Tech can come through and he'll lay down a steady and leading beat, but then he'll switch it up right quick with his like opera or.
That's the
You listen
feeling I
to
get
his
from this
song?
song. It's like an opera.
Yeah, you listen to a lot of his songs, and they're almost in pieces. Not all of them, like this one. It's a little bit different. Oh yeah, it doesn't have that, but you have the steady beat throughout the whole thing, but then it almost breaks down twice in some songs where it's completely different. Like his opera comes up, or it's a different sound, and that's what I really liked about it because it was just always something, you know.
See, I don't even know another song by Tech that has opera in it that I can think of off my head besides this one.
His older albums did it quite a bit. I can't think of specifically which ones, but
I think there's a couple songs in this that actually have some like opera stuff, but like
oh yeah, for
the
sure.
whole thing behind it, I was like, oh shit.
He definitely has that darker gothic like opera about it, and that's what I really like about it because it's obviously Tech is very dark, you know.
Oh, for sure,
Just
and
the
especially
sound.
in this album because his mom died. That's I think the main focus in this album.
I don't think it was this album that was mom.
Was it not?
I don't think so.
Well, he talked about it a lot in this album.
Maybe it
So
was
I
this
thought-
one,
I
but I
thought
think
it
it was
was.
one of the earlier ones.
Really? You just
Yeah.
blew my mind because I thought it was
No,
this
because
one.
there's an album that starts off. I'm pretty sure that it starts off. Oh yeah, it says what's his fucking publisher's name?
His publisher is the guy that makes his beats. He's
What
the publisher,
name are
isn't
you
he?
thinking?
7?
No, he says it by his actual name. He's like, hey, before we get this thing off, I want to let these people know what this album's about. And then he starts
shit.
rapping about his mom. But mama, right there.
See, I thought it was this album. But I think you're right, because I think maybe it's KOD. But she didn't die in that. She didn't die around that time. He says that in KOD.
Does he?
Yeah. Because that's when he sings about God. Like not being there or something. Like, how could God do this?
Yeah.
What's the fucking song?
I'm trying to think of that.
I can't
running
remember what the
blanks
fuck
right now.
I am too, dude. So, I know that he does in KOD, because it's Show Me a God.
Yeah, that's the one.
So that one's where he's talking about his mom, but I don't think she died because he just talks about how it's bullshit that she's going through all this shit, but she's like a saint.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, my mom's a fucking goddess, she's a saint. Why the fuck is this happening to her?
Yeah.
So that's what he's talking about, at least what I got out of Show Me a God. This whole album, though, like, just the artwork and everything in this shit, buy the fucking CD for that shit. Look at that. This, and then you get a little more. What's that? Oh, some more artwork and shit like that?
Hello.
Like, oh, I guess that's not artwork, but that fucking shit right there is just already badass. And then something that I learned about this that I didn't know is that there's like so back to like the Kid Cudi thing, is there's a Sunday morning, Sunday evening,
Oh
and
yeah.
then
So
Monday,
it's
Tuesday,
broken up in
Wednesday,
intervals.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then there's encore if you have the special edition.
He has the whole week planned out for some reason, and we were like looking over the songs and trying to figure out why he chose a week. And
Yeah, because I didn't notice that before. I never looked at the back and actually, I just scrolled over the red, but now I'm trying to figure out. If anybody knows, put it in the comments of why he did that. Where it's Sunday morning, Sunday evening, Monday through Sunday. I want to know what that's about.
I'm looking
It's
at the songs. It's like, I don't know.
I thought maybe it was like, oh, this is how I felt the day after.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
But I don't know. Because I'm still trying to figure out how On the Bible fits in. But also, I don't know the words to that song. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not a big fan of On the Bible. And by that, I mean, I don't like that song.
Yeah, I don't know. That's not a good song.
Yeah.
Other people listen to it as like, dude, it's a banger. It's like, that's not that good.
Yeah, I'm just not feeling this song.
The Bible.
So we'll probably
the
skip that
Bible.
one when it comes on.
This is a long ass album, so I don't know if we're gonna listen to the whole.
Yeah, we'll probably skip through a couple. We'll probably like hear some of it and then we'll skip through a little bit because we're trying to shorten this down to an hour this time. So, but so this song caught me because it's got that opera too. And then so he's just talking about that fucking music and some about it when I first heard this with that piano, blam 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 blam, and then it switches between the fucking speakers and shit, blam 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 blam.
Oh, that's
Dude,
that's
I got
badass when
hard
you're driving
into
in your
this shit.
car,
Oh,
or you have
fuck
it in
yeah.
your fucking headphones.
Fuck it, dude. So I was listening to it with headphones at work when I first heard this album. And I was just like listening to this and that fucking and then that shit bouncing back and forth and I was like, oh, what the fuck? And he's just rapping fast and then he's the first rapper I've ever heard where he switched his flow like on a dime. Where he's like, and we're doing this flow, this flow, this flow. No, we are going this flow, and then we go back to it, and then we go. And now I'm gonna do a little bit of a different flow, and then I'm like, what the fuck are you doing here, dude? It was tripping me out.
That's what I was saying earlier, because it's like he doesn't stick to a single beat. He'll throw it up throughout the song, and that works perfectly. He's a fucking mastermind when it comes to making beats and just flow all together.
Oh, for sure,
dude. He's a genius. You want to talk about some of the best rappers? Leave Tech N9ne out. Get the fuck out of the conversation, dude. You're not worthy of it. You're not knowledgeable about the conversation.
The problem about that shit is like
not to be riding this dick hard.
Well,
but
but to classify top rappers, how big do you got to make the list to get Tech on it? Because in my opinion, you
top 10.
Really?
Yeah, top 10.
You say he's top 10 in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh, without a doubt, top 10.
See, I would have to make a top 30 list for him to be in 30. Yeah.
You're not even in the conversation.
You're not even in the conversation. Not that he's bad. I just think there's other rappers above him. But that being said, now hear me out before you cut me off. I would list DMX way above Tech, but I understand before you cut me off. But I understand that Tech is way more intricate and better at it. But personally, knowing I'm wrong, DMX is above Tech by like a lot on my list. Now, if I had to rate it as like best rappers and take out like whatever I feel is the best rapper because I like that rapper, Tech would be above DMX. But DMX is in top. He's in top 10 for me. Like he's in top 10 just even without like me sucking DMX's dick all the fucking time. He's top 10. He's a good ass rapper, dude.
Okay.
You're not even gonna try that.
Well, we're not talking about him right now. Dude, maybe you are right because this condolences that had everybody calling him.
Yeah, it might be that. It's like, after like this is what happened like Sunday morning. Was that what it was? Sunday morning.
Yeah, Sunday morning.
It's like this is what happened Sunday morning after my mom died and blah blah
Could be.
blah.
And on the Bible, I can get it. But we can definitely skip the song.
Yeah, we can. I'm gonna skip it. I'm not a fan. So
this one is long, so we will be skipping a good couple songs, unfortunately.
Which kind of sucks.
Maybe if we had more viewers, maybe we listen to the whole fucking thing.
Maybe if we had more viewers. Yeah. Blame it on the audience. Fuck y'all. Share it. Tell your friends. I love you guys. Thank you for keeping us alive.
Word.
It's what it do. Nothing like listening to people get drunk and spat out some shit they don't know about. I love it. It's a great ass time. Fuck yeah. And then we'll, I say we should save it till the end of what our favorite songs on here are. Because I don't even know your favorite song from this album.
It's pretty basic.
So, one of these has a Slipknot singer in it, Corey Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Shroud?
It is? No.
Because on Spotify, he's not listed in any of these. Oh no, it's Wither. He is listed. So he didn't used to be listed. Okay. We'll get to that later, then I'll wait.
All over me.
So this shit hit me right off the bat, just that bass, just boom, 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 boom.
That's what I'm saying, this shit is hard.
I was like, what the fuck? And then right here, dude, when it's about to get into it, it just... And right here, ready? Black as ever like Jabba, dick and oozing like lava. Dude, that shit got me so fucking like hype. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, dude! I was feeling this fucking song so hard when I heard it first. I was like, oh my god, that shit fucking blew my mind. I was like, what the fuck, dude? This shit goes so hard. Like I said, this is the album that got me into tech. So when I heard some of this shit, I was like, I started going back. Mm-hmm. Once I wore this album out after like 2 months of listening to it every goddamn day, I started going back in his catalog. Mm-hmm. And eventually, you showed me a lot of songs from KOD, and that's when I got into KOD, and I was like, okay, because Sixes and Sevens isn't one of my favorites, but I like a lot of his EPs.
Yeah, his EPs are great.
He does. He's got some good ones, but
his EPs like Fragile's on one of his EPs.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was on the Gold album, whatever.
No, it's on the.
I thought it was on this one.
Something else.
Oh, it's got a Something Else EP though too. Mm-hmm. See, like so, Colby got me into Eba.
Eba,
yeah, I fucking love that one. And then Killer, I found out I knew a song from that I didn't even fucking know about. For a long time, I didn't know it was Tech N9ne, and that would have been what the fuck is it? Damn, there's a lot of fucking songs on there.
Can't Shake It. It's one of my favorites.
Well, I went through too fast, but anyway, we're not talking about that album anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But Yeah, so this is the album that got me into tech. I've already established that.
Nah.
Word, dude.
He's dude. Nah.
But yeah, so this song fucking goes hard, and that's what like hit me. It's just like that dome. And then watching the behind the scenes and stuff is apparently that's them hitting a trash can with a fucking baseball bat.
Really?
That dome. They would get in the fucking. They would get in the booth, and then for a lot of this album, I think it's Seven is who produces his beats. He started going through like a bunch of shit and was like, all right, so we're gonna do some different shit and record live sounds for this album.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've done that before, but he brought like his childhood piano to the fucking set and was like hitting keys on that shit and recording it. So that's some of the keys you hear, and that's why they sound so weird. But like that fucking goof, that's them hitting a trash can, like a tin one. Just fucking wham! And they all took shots at it to try and get the best take and everything. They're just fucking smacking the shit out of this garbage. It's fucking awesome.
That's badass.
So hearing that shit, I was like, alright, that makes it even better, knowing that they didn't just use fake sounds the entire time.
That's kind of weird how artists will do that shit. They'll just like smack shit, like bang a wall or do some weird ass shit just to get a different noise. Like, I don't know, at least for me, it's like you hear a noise. Really?
He looked at me one day and he goes, I feel like it should have like a door slam at the end. And I was like, okay. And then he goes, like, what if I just slam this door right now? And he was like, would that work? And I was like, oh, we could definitely record that. And he goes, yeah. You didn't get to go come through? And I was like, only one way to find out.
Slam it hard, dude.
Yeah, dude. And I was like, slam it. And he goes, well, how hard? And I was like, well, don't break it, but make it hard.
Slam it, yeah.
So he fucking wham. Put some reverb on it. It sounds fucking awesome. And I was like, okay.
Right on.
And then there was that stupid song I had, Cola, and that was just me opening a Coca-Cola can, reversing it, dropping it on the table, flicking it with my fucking finger, grabbing some Nesquik and shaking it and shit.
Yeah.
That whole song was just made with shit I found in my bedroom. I was like, I'm just gonna make it like this. Anyway.
That shit's so crazy, because I think it's like,
to do that.
For the most part, you can find shit that's similar to it, and it would still have that, at least in my mind, effect, you know?
Yeah.
But sometimes you do have to, like, just beat on the things,
it's
you know?
It's fun, dude. It's
a
good-ass time.
different sound, you know? I don't know, I never would have thought, I feel like you could go into something and have, like, a library of just random-ass noises and be able to pick out the right one, but sometimes you just have to, like, go out there and fucking slam on something to get the fucking actual noise you're looking for, or the perfect noise, you know?
It makes it a lot funner, too. Like,
I think it's a little bit more commitment into it.
I'm trying to, like, change the subject, because we can come back to it, and we're gonna have to for Psycho Bitch 3, but, whatever happened to rappers putting skits in? Because I respected the fuck out of Tech N9ne for putting this shit in here. Because rappers don't do that anymore. At least not the rappers I listen to. They don't do skits anymore.
Everybody that I know that's not into hip-hop, you throw on one song that has an intro like this, and they're like, oh, of course, every fucking rap album has to have fucking somebody on the voicemail. I'm like, you're not wrong, but you're also not right.
But you're also not right.
The best albums have that shit on
It's true, dude.
Not all the best albums have it.
No, like some of them like skits and shit like that where it's like fake. Mm-hmm. Like Eminem does them with his manager. Mm-hmm. Where it's like, oh, hey, Paul. And then he shoots him. And then later on, Paul's like, get the fuck out. And he's like, is that a gun? And he's like, yeah, remember when you shot me, bitch? I might shoot you. Like, anyway, it's like shit like that makes it a lot more like, I don't know. There was something about it that I fucking missed that I wish hip-hop would still do with skits. Mm-hmm. That's why I tried to add them into my album. I'm just like, it's gotta have skits. I don't know why. But they're just fun. So this song, Psycho Bitch 3, so we can get back to before I cut you off. Mm-hmm. Remember I said the trash can?
Yeah.
And this one, this is all them banging shit. That drum that you're hearing, well, besides the bassy one, but the that's also the trash can. I think they were slamming the top. I think they were picking up and going.
That's so funny, man.
And they were just doing some shit. I might be wrong, but I know it's been a couple years since I watched the behind the scenes, but I'm pretty sure that's what they did for this. So that snare is just them slamming that shit.
That's straight up commitment to the music, you know?
It's beautiful, dude.
You want to find the right, and it's perfect. It goes perfect with this song.
And I think, I like it because most people that like rock songs and like hard rock and shit like that are like, oh, well, hip hop's not real instruments. Sometimes it can be real shit. It's just not instruments. Like a trash can be used as an instrument. And they fucking threw it in a hip hop song right here, and it's just, I don't know.
It's cool as shit.
I'm like, they can do that. Come on. Yeah.
I don't know. It makes you wonder what the song would sound like if they didn't do that. Would it still be just as good, or would it be worse?
It'd be worse. It'd be a snap clap.
Yeah. Psycho bitch.
Just think of that.
Psycho bitch.
Maybe a snap. That would throw this whole fucking song off.
Like, Tech needs to fucking get his taste with women, dude. Because if he's constantly singing about psycho bitches, dude.
Maybe he likes some psycho bitches.
He's got a problem. Hey, we all like a psycho bitch time to time. Am I wrong?
No, you're right.
I don't think
you're
I'm
right.
wrong.
I would say, I wouldn't even say time to time with me. I like them crazies, dude. You got a little bit of crazy with you? Somehow, for some reason, I'm drawn to you. I don't know why. If you don't have any crazy, I'm like, you too normal. Get the fuck out of here.
You're like, I love it.
Yeah. But only when it's like behind closed doors. I don't want a bitch to hit me. Like,
hit you in public, dude.
Like, Jesus Christ, in front of like people, and I'm like, oh, what do I do about this? Like, even in private, anyway. Like, just like, I'm just like, I don't know.
In private,
about
you
this,
can
but-
mitigate that shit. But
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. But like you do it in public, you
wild.
just have to sit there and hold your shit. And be like, I don't know what to say. Like, back.
Just walk away from this fucking situation. That's a little fucking rowdy.
Shit can get fucking whopping. No, I like me some crazy women.
Nah, fuck it.
Yeah. There's too crazy for me though, and I found that out. So yeah, there's just definitely a fucking limit.
There's always a limit.
We can
If you're smart, there's always a limit.
You get to skip this one?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Just to try and keep it like
I
down.
would say skip to hood, go crazy.
Well, hold up then. Let me talk about this song for a second.
Okay, all right.
Just because this is one of my favorites. So, and also because I'm stupid. So when this album first came out on Spotify, it didn't say who else was on the song. It just said Tech N9ne. It didn't say Corey Taylor. So, in case anybody can't hear, it's with her. But this is also, if you hear that well, that's more shit of them hitting that shit.
Really?
So anyway, so they did it a lot for a lot of these songs. But
that's time and effort, and that's artistry, right?
no, for real. So this song was one of the first ones that actually like really like I was like, I think this is the first one that Tech did that I felt a connection with. Where it was like, because like I said, I listened to it from start to finish. After I heard the Eminem song, I went from start to finish, and I listened to all of them, and was like, oh shit, so this is the first Tech song I ever heard. I only heard his party shit. This was the first song where I was like, oh, Tech N9ne can get real, and I was like, oh shit. Especially with the angry parts, and it's like, I'm about to blow up on anyone in my way, my anger set to show up. I was like, oh fuck, dude, because I got anger problems, and I felt it.
Oh, yeah.
And then Corey Taylor comes on screaming.
I'm about to blow up.
No, for real. So then Corey Taylor comes on screaming, and it just like, it hit me, and I was like, I haven't heard screaming in a hip-hop song since Hollywood
It's getting
Undead.
perfect, dude.
And I was like, and it just, see, and you got that? So, my dumbass thought that this was Chris right here singing.
Yeah, definitely.
Just thinking, because all I knew about Tech is that Chris usually does a lot of his choruses. So I was like, oh, it's Chris. And he wasn't listed, it was just Tech N9ne. But when he was doing the screaming, I thought that was Tech N9ne. I thought Tech was in the studio just fucking...
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, dude, that's some anger in there. And I found later it was Corey Taylor, and I was like, it makes more sense. But anyway, I just wanted to say that about the song, so we can skip it now.
Hold up. You gotta wait for this one.
I'm about to blow up on anyone in my way, right here. I thought this was Tech. Actually, I think this is. Yeah, so that's
this
Tech
is
right
Tech,
there.
yeah.
But the in the back, I thought was Tech, just going crazy in the studio, and I was like, "Damn, dude, what?"
Get
I was like,
that
"Okay,
shit.
Tech is going crazy right now in the studio, at least."
Start that blow up.
And there ain't no stopping this. But no, there was something about like withering away, like that hit me where I was like, just like you're just kind of fucking fading out. And at the time it hit me really good, and I was like, I don't even know like another way to put it, but this shit like works perfect. But yeah, I thought this was Tech right here. That. Anyway, fucking crazy. Wait, is this Tech though right here? No, that's Corey Taylor. I lied. Yeah, so I thought this was Tech right here.
It sounded like it when they do it.
I was like, oh shit, dude. I got all hyped. I was like, damn, alright, he's going with a different feel for it.
Down.
Alright, we good to skip now?
Yeah.
Alright, so another skit. This one's just I want to know if this is a real fucking voicemail.
I sure hope it is, because I like it.
I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah,
I just saw my... Does he say Twix
Yeah, I was just
or
on something.
Twist? I saw my Twist?
I don't know.
It's
Goes the
something like
fuck
that.
up.
He's like, sorry about that last voicemail. Just want to apologize. And then Tech laughing.
I apologize, dude. My bad.
I just saw my Twist, I think he said, or something like that. He's like, fuck.
Maybe, yeah, I could see.
This is one of the first ones that got me hyped from like, oh, this could be on the radio type shit right here. And I love when B.O.B. comes in with him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get up.
Saturday morning.
I ain't gotta work.
It's
That's a
definitely
good fucking song.
a fucking highway song, dude.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Cruise on freeway, just fucking
Swerve.
dude, in and out of cars. Dangerous, don't do that, but also live life, dude.
Dangerous, don't do that. Danger. Swerving into some oncoming traffic.
Especially when you got a group full of fucking people in your car and you're just fucking woo! It's a good time.
You swerving to the song, dude? I can call myself out. Fucking bitch. Fuck, I've been sitting the same weird ass way this whole fucking time. I should move.
Mobbing back from a cool ass spot, but I don't know, maybe bought things out. I don't fucking know, but you're just going back to the after party, dude? Oh, I'll keep some shit up, dude.
I'll keep some shit up.
Goes the fuck up, bro.
Oh, fuck. Sexy to the
See, that's the thing, he can go so fucking hard. Because he signs like a metal band, like a hardcore metal band.
He has one?
Yeah, Strange Music. Yeah,
Who's
they
the
signed,
fucking metal band?
I don't know the metal band. It was like
You just know
like,
that, but you know
yeah,
that
no,
is.
but it's like, and it's they're oh Jesus, they're in a couple of his songs. I don't think they're in this album, but prior to this album, they come in for like oh no, in the Diablos. No, not Diablos. Sorry, Jesus Christ. Collabos. That's what I'm thinking.
Oh, yeah,
His
you talked about that
Collabos
a lot.
albums. Because here's the thing. People will mistake Tech N9ne and Tech N9ne Collabos. A lot of people will say, "Yo, Tech N9ne Collabos is Tech N9ne is my favorite," and name off a bunch of songs. Go on to like Spotify or iTunes and try to find it. And they're like, "Dude, why don't they ever have the songs that I like?" Because it's not Tech N9ne, it's Tech N9ne Collabos. And Collabos
You showed me a
is
song
also,
on the Collabos that I thought was...
if people
and I
don't
couldn't
know,
find it.
Collabos is collaboration. So it's him with a bunch of different fucking artists. So if you're on Spotify or iTunes and you're looking up Tech N9ne and you can't find the song, look up Tech N9ne and Collabos. Guarantee that song's in the bitch.
You showed me a song one time like that, and I was like, where the fuck did you find this song? I've been looking for it. And you were like, Collabos. And I was like, I can't find that album on Spotify. And you were like, no, you gotta look it up
It's
separately.
a whole other artist.
And I was
but
like, what the fuck?
It still says Tech N9ne Collabos.
It threw me off because I couldn't find it. And I was like, oh shit. But then you showed me that. I was like, okay, but it's down and listen to it all the way.
That's a bunch of different albums. I think he almost... Because Tech N9ne drops an album like every fucking year. I think he drops a Collabos album like every fucking year as well. But, I don't know. I'm trying to think of the last one he dropped. I can't remember, but his Collabos ones are fucking killer.
I need to listen to him more, honestly. Because, so, I don't know if I showed you this. Oh, fuck, it was on my other phone. Son of a bitch, I can't even show you. So I came up, apparently Tech is my biggest listen. So, who would you, well, now that I've already said that.
I was gonna say,
Who would you have guessed would have been,
spoiler.
who would you have guessed would have been my most listened to hip-hop artist on Spotify? Who would?
DMX.
DMX?
Yeah.
No.
I said DMX.
Well,
Tech N9ne.
obviously, I already said it.
Yeah,
But yeah,
Tech
Tech N9ne was my most listened to hip-hop artist since I've had Spotify, and I was like, really? I was like, I would have thought it would have been DMX or Eminem, because I was in Eminem's top 3% of fans last year. So I was like, okay. But Eminem didn't even get listed, so I'm going, okay, I wasn't even listed in Tech N9ne's like top fans. So, how many fucking people are listening to Tech N9ne to get in the top 3%, 2%, and 1%? Because apparently that's what you get notified at, is 3, 2, and 1. And I didn't even get notified for Tech, but he's the one I listen to the most? Oh, popping that beer there. Little brewski. Oh shit, I didn't even say anything when I popped mine.
Played sucker dude down.
I fucked that up. Little sippy sip.
Bounce backwards, man. Classic.
So the bass in both of these fucking drove me crazy because I never heard any bass. Not drove me crazy. What I mean is like it made me hyped. Like, fucking what the fuck?
Wow.
I'd never heard a hip hop song where like Hood go crazy with that shit, and then this one's like a backwards bass track that's like whoop whoop instead of boom. And I was like, what the fuck? And it's like it sounds like the whole beat is in reverse. I don't know if it is, but I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And then he just raps on this shit like it's nothing. Like bass backwards is an easy word to say, but when the thing blasts at you, and like how he like rewords things and shit like that, but it's different. I was like, what the fuck are you doing right now? It's throwing me off. That couldn't have been hard. That couldn't have been hard. That couldn't have been easy. I'm getting drunk.
I gotcha. That's not a problem.
The fun about getting drunk on this podcast, say stupid shit.
Just put the shit out. My
King
bad.
Passac was for the mucker. So I was actually a little disappointed in this one. Because as soon as I heard Lil Wayne spit his fucking verse,
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it to you guys. There's not gonna be a. I don't think there's gonna be a Lil Wayne fucking album on this whole podcast. Because I don't like fucking Lil Wayne.
Not with me on the motherfucker.
I like the Carter 3, and that's for the beats.
You gotta give respect, earned where respect.
Lollipop's a good song. Mrs. Officer's a good song.
He definitely has good songs, but...
He does, but I don't like him. He sounds like he's whining. And I didn't like this guy, whoever this is. Is that Yo Gotti or Big Scoob? I don't know. There's something about
Big Scoob. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
So there's like 3 other artists, but I wasn't about their shit. But yeah, that backwards thing, I was like, what the fuck, dude? And Tech N9ne just spits it like that, and then these guys act like they didn't even know that was the theme.
A little bit of a two-step in this shit.
But I still get down to this song. The only time I skip it is at the very end, I think, when Lil Wayne comes on. That's when I go, alright, next. Because even though I don't like these guys, like what they're saying or anything like that, they still have the flow. And then Lil Wayne just comes on and goes, oh, I'm popular, I'm gonna do what I want. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here, Lil Wayne, and I change it. That's just me. That's what I do, but I don't know.
Well, that's a good ass song, though. No K?
Fucking dude. No K?
Wait,
Oh,
no,
it's not
how,
okay,
no,
but I
how?
get the bottles baked.
I try to say that every now and then, but I don't.
No?
No K.
No K?
Okay, dude. Don't worry about it.
No okay.
What's that? No K.
No good.
Bitch, no way!
Now I tried to like start it up at one point and I was like, no, I'm just trying to jump onto the hype train of just like, oh, Tech says no K, I gotta say no K. Nah, shit's no K.
Well, I liked it. It was just the way he fucking talks about it and everything, what it means. It's like, it's pretty cool.
No, it's like, it's a nice little slang or whatever.
Definitely.
No, I like that
It's
shit.
okay.
It's good shit. But like the beat's even good too. So like my favorite part in this whole beat is the din 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 or however that goes. Just that little background ambient. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And that's how I get it. And then just like a stop and in.
And
Goddamn.
E40 on any song,
Oh shit.
E40 holds it down.
So, like I said, this only said Tech. Like it just said it was Tech that sang this shit. It didn't say any of the other artists. So I searched forever, right after the album came out, trying to figure out who the fuck E40 was on this, because he sounded familiar, I liked his voice, and his rap was my favorite on this whole track.
Yeah.
So I was like, not that anybody else was bad, but I was like, E40's was my favorite, but I was trying to find out who the fuck it was. I was like, whoever's spitting this shit right here, I was like, I want some more of whoever this is. Then I had to find, then I eventually found him, I was like, okay. And then my dumbass I didn't even end up, still to this day, I need to listen to more E40. But what I ended up running into is with his, yup.
Yep.
Nope.
Yeah.
That fucking song, and I got
Yeah.
stuck on it forever. Nope. Star Wars? Nope. Yoda? Yep. I was like, pussy PLP.
Ooh.
Celebrity get anything for free.
Woo.
If you can't swim, you go drown, throw a bitch up in the air, break a bullshit at the ground. No K, no K, no K. Anyway, fucking, but this whole fucking verse, I was like, I gotta figure out who the fuck this is right
Yeah.
now. Anyway, I was so hyped up about that shit. I've never even listened to Chris on his own.
Chris is good.
You and
He's got some
TH
killer
tell
ass.
me all the time that he's fucking
Yeah,
good.
he's got
And
some
I'm
great
like,
ass
what
fucking
the fuck?
albums. That's for sure.
God damn. I need to listen to more of him. He went solo, right?
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
not with
he's
Tech
got
anymore?
he's got I think good 2-3 albums out.
Does he?
Yeah.
After him and Tech? Because he got rid of Strange, right? He's not with them anymore?
I think he did. I don't know. I remember when that shit blew up. It was a tangled mess, is what I got.
It was a tangled mess.
Yeah, because it wasn't necessarily they wanted to get rid of him, but also Chris has never really, I wouldn't say put it out there in public, but never really hid his depression problems. So he did come out with a good couple albums, but then it was kind of gotten into his own shit. I'm not too sure. And
That wilds me out because Prozac, that's his name, right?
Yeah, Prozac, yeah.
He's got a lot of depressing shit.
yeah, well,
He's
some
still
people have a
with Tech.
different outlet, and sometimes it's a struggle. I don't know if he's still with
That's
Strange.
true. Oh, really?
He maybe. I don't know. I'm not.
I haven't looked him up for a long time.
Yeah,
I just know like Audio Barricade and
Some
some other
people-
song.
I don't know. Prozac's a good rapper, but goodness gracious, sorry, excuse me. He's a little too depressing for me.
Yeah,
a little
you gotta
too
be super sad
conspiracy-
boy
I don't
for
know,
that
yeah.
shit.
I don't know. He's just different, but he's a good fucking
That's
rapper.
fair.
That ain't no shit.
That being said, actually, now that I'm thinking about that, do you have another favorite artist from Strange?
I mean, Chris is real good.
Is it Chris or Chris? I'm sure his
I
name
think
is
it's
Chris,
Chris.
but...
I think it's Chris. But when I say it's Chris,
Okay, so
Costco.
without Tech and without Chris, who would you say is your favorite? Because I'm sure that
Stevie
he's got a-
Stone, dude.
Stevie Stone goes hard.
But Stevie Stone got dropped.
Did he? He got dropped? What the fuck? Do you know what for?
Was it Stevie Stone?
I didn't know that.
No. Oh shit! It was either Stevie Stone or Cut Calhoun. pretty sure it was Stevie Stone.
I think it's somebody I never heard of before because they came out with a diss song about Tech and his company. It was like, oh, Tech's company's blah blah blah, which is a good song, and I listened to it and I was like, oh, this guy was with Tech.
Fuck the rapper I'm thinking about. It's either Cut Calhoun. I'm pretty sure it's Stevie Stone, but he sounded like Tupac when he rhymed.
Really?
Yeah. And I remember because they were doing some live feed about it, and everybody's like, why don't you give Stevie... Sorry, I can't remember if it's Cut or Stevie. Why don't you give Cut or Stevie more fucking rap time, or why'd you let him go? Some bullshit, and fucking Tech, like, lit up on some shit. He stood up out of his chair, and he was like, it's because you motherfuckers ain't listening to him. You motherfuckers ain't buying his shit. Don't come at me talking that we dropped him. That's not our fault. We had to do what we had to do for a company. He totally understands. And he's just like, he stood up, he's like, I'm out, dude. Like, that pissed me off.
That wilds me out,
because everybody loved him, but nobody was buying his own personal shit. So as a label,
you gotta drop him. You're not making money. We're spending more money than we're making.
You're a good rapper. We're not saying you're not a good rapper, but for some reason you're not selling, and that's a problem for the label.
That fucking sucks.
So fucking, the little thing I saw, he was like pissed. He straight up stood up and he was fucking popping off. He's like, fuck you guys. Don't you come at me with your stupid ass questions, because you're the reason he's not on the label right now. And he's like, I'm fucking out, dude. I'm out.
That's fucking wild.
I remember it had him. I'm pretty sure it was Chris and one other dude. And he stands up. They're up against the wall. He's like, I'm out. And he had to like shimmy it past him. He
had to like shimmy
get past him between them and the fucking doors and shit. Or the wall.
That wilds me out because I never heard about that, but maybe like thinking of it like as a business, because you gotta remember a record label is a business.
Yeah.
So like if you're not making money and you're spending too much money on this guy, you gotta drop him. So that sucks if it's like, you guys weren't buying his shit.
Yeah.
If you wanted him to stay, you should have bought his shit. It's like hit the fucking fans back of just like, oh yeah, I was pirating his music and shit like that. Maybe I should have done a little more.
Oh, I really wish I could remember
Which
it was Stevie
throws
or
me off
Cut.
because
Maybe it was Stevie.
And you said that was your favorite was Stevie? Maybe?
Yeah. I really liked him.
Because you know my favorite, right? No?
Oh, Ritz?
No, but he's fucking
Ritz
good
is
too.
fucking weak.
He's the.
But Ritz is on his own now.
Yeah, that's a good
Ritz
ass
is
song.
on his own now. I don't think he's
Is
with
he?
Strange anymore.
Really?
I think he's got his own, which is CMT. CMT. Yeah. That's his thing, the CMT with the crown on top.
Oh shit, I've never heard of that.
Yeah. I don't know what it means,
I haven't heard
but
of it for a minute.
Ritz was with Strange, right?
I think so.
I'm almost positive he was, but now he's not. I think he's got his own label going. He's trying to do shit similar as Tech N9ne, I think.
Really?
I'm
starting that record
spouting off at the mouth. Dude, I have mouth diarrhea right now. I'm just
Mouth diarrhea.
no facts, no
Gushing.
substance, just shitting out of my
God.
mouth. So if any of this is wrong, I get it. You can be mad. You can yell at me.
Fair
or something,
enough.
but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Well, now I fucking forgot who I was gonna say, so I
Yeah,
can
who
look
are you
this up
gonna
real quick.
say?
So
Rich is really good, though.
that being
Rich
said,
is-
he's not like my favorite rapper in the world, so that's why I can't remember his name. But he's my favorite from Strange, other than Tech. Is where the fuck are my playlists? Did I delete him? Hold up.
Ollie, played ass bitch, dude.
God damn it, B, to carry the podcast while I'm trying to look at this shit.
Chris Calisco, good. Rich is fucking great. Cutting Calhoun. I'm trying to think of other names. Did he just sign Mercules?
I figured it out. I'm listening.
Did he just sign Mercules, or is he?
Is Mercules Is he with him now? So Hops. So I found that one song from the Tony Hawk game that just came
I
out.
don't know if he's with him, but I know he's been doing shit with him.
I only heard the Tony Hawk Hobson song. I wish Hobson would get with Strange, but I get that he wants to do his own thing.
Yeah, he's trying to do something.
But I feel like he does better with Strange, so I'm like, you should get back with like Strange, do some shit.
All right, what's the artist?
Brother Lynch Hung.
Ah, Brother
Yeah,
Lynch.
because you and TH get on me about that. Because you're like, I mean, like, he's alright, but he's not my thing.
That's more TH. I almost said it right there. That's more TH.
That says that?
Yeah, I like Brother Lynch Hung.
I think he's got
a great rapper, but
fantastic
I don't
rap.
listen to him.
But I have my negatives about him. No matter what rap he's in, I swear to God, he has to bring a machete or a meat cleaver. Every fucking rhyme. But
maybe
I
he's a
love his
juggalo,
fucking.
Dude, you don't know.
He would work good in that, I guess. No, he's got like this
cleavers,
voice
bro.
that he has like the talent with that voice and how he does in his flow. He has the talent to be bigger than he is. But he's, I don't know. So if I don't know if he's still with Strange, but if he is, that confuses me. If did you say Ritz is who you thought got dropped, or who'd you say you think he got dropped?
got dropped or went to a different label? Like
The one that was like, where they were like, you should have bought his albums.
Oh, it was either Stevie Stone or Cut Calhoun. I don't.
See, no, if Brother Lynch Hung is still with him, with Strange, I'm surprised, because I don't know anybody who knows Brother Lynch Hung. Like, when I brought him up to you guys, I was surprised that you guys knew who the fuck he was. Because I like that dark hip-hop, where they just talk about murdering people, and apparently he talks about eating people and shit like that, you know? But I found him on Discover Weekly on Spotify. I didn't even know he was with Strange until I listened to that album.
I eat some people.
Some people. Sometimes. Women. I'll eat you. I'll eat you.
I'll straight up devour.
Put your address in the comments. Don't do that. Don't be stupid.
This song right here, what is this song? Give It All?
Yeah.
I love the fucking, what is this?
The guitar?
Guitar, man.
Yeah.
Dude, it almost has like a fucking, like Black Sabbath, old Ozzy Osbourne.
Really?
Like it's about to take you on some type of fucking dark trip.
I can see that because I thought this was a sample. It still could be. I haven't looked it up. But I was like, this sounds like it's a sample from like some old school shit like that. Of just like some of that old metal.
It's like,
shit.
yeah, it's that
just
older
like, oh,
fucking.
Shit. Like, okay. It kind of is. What's that?
Damn, dude. Like you fucking going out town. You're not looking for trouble because you have trouble in mind.
Because you have trouble.
You ain't looking for it because you already got a plan, dude. You're about to go do some shit right quick, dude.
What the fuck does that mean? I'm not looking for trouble, I'm just finding trouble. Is that what you mean?
No. I'm not looking for trouble because I have trouble on my mind. Like,
because I have trouble on my mind?
Like, we about to go beat some dude's ass.
That's the vibe you get from the song or the guitar?
I already know I'm getting in trouble. The guitar and that shit, that dark shit.
Okay.
Like, because there's songs where you're just like, yo, I'm out there. I'm trying to do the thing. I'm just trying to get in trouble, whatever the fuck. But this is a song where you got your boys in the back. You mob out the house, load up. I already know where I'm going, dude. We roll up on that motherfucker's house, dude, and we set him straight. That's what that sounds like to me.
You ever done that? Just straight.
I ain't never did nothing, dude.
I ain't trying to call Vita out on the podcast. He's just hiding some shit.
I ain't never done nothing.
I ain't never done nothing.
I'm a Christian, dude. I play straight.
Fuck.
I don't drink on Sundays, dude. I play straight. I'm a Christian. Love you, Jesus. Word.
If you guys knew Vita in real life, he's definitely a Christian. I woke up a Christian today.
Devil out.
What the fuck?
That's just the vibe, dude. I get like you have a task at hand.
You have a task.
You're a boy and you're just with your boys and you're just loaded up.
Not just say that. I guess I can see that vibe. Yeah.
Damn, like a mean team rolling through, dude. It gets me hyped.
Now that you say that, looking back on some like old memories, I can see that.
It gives me problems.
Because it gives you problems.
It makes me feel tougher than what I think I am.
Do you want to go fucking like paintball somebody's house too? Just do a little drive-by.
Nah. Just go beat someone's
We could do it to just go beat someone's ass. That's the same person I had in mind. ZE needs to get set straight. I like how we just use acronyms for our friends' names. It's just like, god damn it. Nah, we could definitely set him straight. I'm on it, dude. God damn it.
It's a mean feeling. It's funny how some just notes can really get you high. Can really get a hold of you sometimes.
Oh, fuck yeah. No, because I feel that with this song. It's like, oh shit, dude. Except for I get a different vibe with this song. Alright, so it gets me hyped, but it makes me want to make music. Like, I'm gonna give it, dude. I'm gonna give it all. I'm gonna put my soul into this. I'm gonna get it, dude. Just like, I'm like, I don't know. It gets me hyped up about that shit. This album made me create so many fucking beats for songs that never got released.
Yeah.
Not because they weren't good. I just couldn't come up with raps because I was spitting some shit that just wasn't true, of just trying to act harder than I was, and I'm like, I can't do that. I'm not the kind of rapper to do that. I can't do that. I can't be like, oh, let me just make up some shit like, yo, I punched this motherfucker in the face and then I shot his wife. Like, I'm just not that guy.
That's aggressive. What did the wife do?
That's what I'm saying.
It's not her fault.
It's not her fault. She didn't drag herself. She didn't want this life.
Yo, her husband's a piece of shit. It's not her fault.
Tell that to mafia members. Well, I'm sorry that we have to cut off your left titty, but your husband's an asshole.
I didn't say nothing to that, dude.
Just saying. But since my
they ain't gonna come looking for me.
my prenatal state, I was blessed with the gifted disable hate. No, this song gets me hyped like that shit, dude.
So this It's a Wednesday, apparently, for him. For his, for what he's got skimmed out. I don't know, that's shitty, you can't really see that, but it is.
Wait, I have a question about this. So he says, I thought this song was about him, thinking his last name was Yates. But then there's a guy in it, Marcus Yates. Who the fuck is Marcus Yates?
Yates is his last name.
What's Tech N9ne's real name?
I know it. It's escaping me.
Call me Yates.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's gotta be Marcus Yates.
I don't know.
He raised the bar against below average. Oh, dude. I feel like this is that hater shit right here. Where you're just like, you know what? There's no challenge when you place the bar above below average. Like you're out here, you guys are
shit, boy.
like, here's that low,
Talk that shit.
and here's like average, and then you guys are down here. So it ain't hard for me to be up here because you're down here. You're just like, you're below average. This shit. I don't know, it got me hyped. I was just like, oh, fuck those dudes, dude. Yeah, fuck that shit. Ain't no challenge at all when you raise the bar against below average, dude.
Let's see, hit us with that,
Not in a good way.
hit us with that certain comfort, dude. Hit us with that certain comfort.
Alright, so I'm gonna get into some shit. Do you mind
close.
if we take a break, though?
Break.
Alright, we're gonna take a little break. Colby, you know the editing. You'll figure it out. I'm just ending it with a lot of hand signals and shit. Just like me is.
What are you taking a piss?
Yeah.
I grabbed myself a bear. You mind if I steal a Carrara?
Welcome back to the podcast. Alright, we took that little break. Nobody noticed the cut. Obviously, especially if you're watching on video, you definitely didn't realize that cut.
Smooth transition.
Alright, so we're back in it. So we're about to talk about a song that's so the next few songs, Vita's about to learn why I like this album so much. Because the last bit of these songs are really fucking personal to me. So, I don't know how personal I'm gonna get. But, anyway, since you talked about that fucking certain comfort, let's hit that shit. Ooh. This shit right here, dude. That piano and Kate Rose, I think that's her name, that's gotta be, it says right there.
Beautiful woman sing.
Dude. That's some good shit. So the first time I heard this, I was like, oh, I thought Tech got very personal on the last, but it was like very personal aggressive, the one I told you about earlier. This one just hit me in the fucking feels. I don't really know what Tech says, but I have my own meaning behind this song from the beat and just the chorus, that it hits me really fucking hard. Like, I think Tech talks about his label in this song. Mm-hmm. And like how he's got this certain something with his label. For me, this one's like, because he talks about demons and stuff, I'm like, I feel like I got these, not literal, but like I got these like, there's a word for that, but like it's like a symbolism of like I got these demons that kind of follow me around and shit. But I find like this certain comfort when I dig through my past, but at the same time I feel uncomfortable digging through my past.
Yeah.
And something's weird about it, but I can't let it go because it's too comfortable, but I want to let it go because it's uncomfortable. Anyway, so I get like really weird about this song, and I'm just like, oh fuck. And then it's just like, and then with that still I hold on to this dream, and I'm just like, I don't know, there's like certain words that I hook on with this song where I'm just like, damn, like I don't know, like I have my own meaning besides like what Tech says in it, which I think is what it's beautiful about music in a sense, is like you can have your own meaning. And you know, Tech meant something completely different than the way I take this song, you know? And I'm just like, I don't know, that's the way I think it. It's like a very personal song. I'm glad Tech made it, and it's a beautiful song too. It's just fucking good. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Tech. Appreciate that shit, dude.
I like it because people think when you're in comfort, you've built a safe little bubble for you, where you found something where you're in no pain, you're have no problems, this or that, and that's your comfort, right?
Yeah.
But at least for me, and I've seen in other people, you can make that pain and that struggle a comfort zone, where it's you're all right with sitting there. So maybe you're not comfortable. Oh, you totally messed that shit, dude. Yo.
I gotta rewind that part.
Yo.
Oh, sorry. You keep telling me.
You went to go hit it, and
No. It was that. It was his sentence that he says right.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No. But
Didn't mean to call you out like that.
No. I tried to
yeah.
cut you off, so you continue.
But it's people when they say it, like, he's comfortable, he's living life cush because he's comfortable, he's not trying anything. He can be comfortable in his own pain, you know, like comfortable in heartbreak, comfortable in financial struggle, you know, comfortable in variety of different things, and that's kind of what hits to me because I definitely have my own certain type of comfort, and it's not comfort like I'm not good, but it's just
I think everybody does.
I know this pain, so I'm gonna keep this pain, you know, because if I try something new, it'll bring on some new pain, and that's not what I want. So I'm gonna stick with this pain. It's not that my comfort now is no pain whatsoever, which I think is a lot of what people think. You know, depending on the person, as it is their comfort. But for me, it's like, I know this pain, so I'm going to keep it. I'm just going to keep this pain and hold on to it because I don't want new pain. Because this pain already hurts so much, and I'm used to it, I know it. I don't want any more new pain. I don't want to get rid of that pain to find something even worse or harder. But you got to. That's life. I didn't mean to make a whole fucking thing
No,
out
you're
of
good,
it,
dude. That was, like, beautiful.
That's
that's
what I like about this song, because it reminds me, like, hey, we all have our comforts. We all have those pains we want to hold on to, but you got to move on. Unfortunately, you got to find new pains. And out of pain, you find you can grow from it. You can become a better person. Maybe one day you won't find that pain. You know? Got to move from pain to pain to... I don't know.
That's beautiful. No, I get you. That's beautiful. I like that. I like that a lot, dude.
Word.
Hell yeah. That's kind of like that, yeah.
That's what I took away from the song. That's what I really like it. So it's just like, we're reminded, like, hey, you may be comfortable now with the pain, but move on.
I think that's like a subconscious thing that I took from this song. But like you saying it out loud, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Like that totally makes sense. No, fuck yeah. I like that shit. Fuck yeah, dude. What the fuck? You've been hiding some shit holding that on me. What the fuck is this? So, this part right here that's coming up, for some reason, it hit me really hard. Now I'm like this. Now that I'm lonely and blah, blah, blah. Right here. Water couch, dude, so ain't no problem walking through your hell in my house shoes. It's just like, I've been through some shit.
What is it? Walking through your hell in my house shoes?
Yeah, so the way I take that line personally, the way I take it is like... Oh. Now, like I said, is every song has its own meaning, and Tech might have meant something completely different, but the way I take certain lines, not the whole sentence, I just take certain lines that, like, resonate with me. The way I think of that line is like, I might be going through some shit right now, but I might be going through a fuckload, but as a friend, don't feel like you can't talk to me about some shit. Because I've been put through the ringer so many times, and I've been pushed through, like, this limit that I feel like can't be topped. Obviously, it can. Everybody has issues that are probably way further than I've ever, experienced or whatever. But it's like, I've gone through this shit so much that don't feel like you can't come out to me, because there ain't no problem walking through your hell in my house shoes, because what you might be experiencing right now might not be as bad as what I've experienced in the past. So, which sounds like it can be twisted into a way of saying, it could be twisted like,
be all right.
Yeah, but that's not what I mean. What I mean by is, don't feel like you can't come to me with your problems because you feel like they're a lot. But also you wouldn't want to tell them, oh, I've had worse, your problems are nothing. But it's like, in my head, it's just like, you know what? I've been through worse. So I know you can get through this.
Or it's like, I've been through that hell.
Or I've been through that
and
hell.
now I got the shoes for that hell.
Yeah, because you picked up some shoes from that hell, and you're like, you know what? I got the shoes for this.
Right on.
Let's walk through this together. And that's the way I feel about that.
I dig that.
It's just like, well, let's fucking figure this out, dude.
And see,
so that line hits me really fucking hard. I don't know if I explained it really well because I'm kind of drunk. But
no, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah.
I get where you're coming from. I almost took it a little differently.
Which way did you
absolutely differently and a little darker.
It depends. Now, if that's with somebody else, now I have two different meanings, but I'll let you finish yours.
What it's saying is like, obviously the rhyme is, I have no problem walking through your hell in my house shoes. It's almost like disconnecting yourself and having like a wall or almost a numbness. Like, I'm thinking about a kind of depressing way. It's because, yeah, I can walk through your hell, but I'm not attached to it. Oh, because I got my house shoes. I got my own certain comfort on me, so I'll walk through your hell.
Okay.
Like, I won't feel your hell, I won't be attached to it. I won't feel nothing because I got my own certain comfort on me already. So it's like, tell me your shit, let me do that, and I'll talk to you. But that's like not my problem. But it's almost like I don't care. Like I'm dealing with my own shit.
Like we all got issues.
Like basically, we all got issues.
That's an inside thing. that's
basically what it is. Like douchebag Vita right there. But that's depressing because that is kind of what the song is. It's like you're in your own shit, and everything else is like, oh, you want me to take through your shit? Cool, dude. I got my own shit, man. Like, I'll walk through it. I'll walk through it with you, and you can tell me all about it. But I got my own house shoes on, man. I got my own problems on me.
Seeing that,
it's very dismissive and fucking rude. But that's kind of almost the way I took it. I like your way a little bit more because I'm a little bit more optimistic. So I'm like, oh, I like that. I like that. That makes me feel better about
don't worry,
things.
I have a second
I
meaning.
took it, yeah.
It depends on the day I listen to this song. I have a second meaning, and the second meaning is the second meaning I have about that line is like, I got no problem walking through your hell in my house shoes. It's just like, you know what, motherfucker, I've been through worse than you. So fucking quit complaining to me about your problems. True. So like I said before, I'm down to help you with your problems. Now let me contradict myself and be like, fuck your problems. Yeah. We've all been through some shit. I've had worse shit than that. So I got no problem walking through that shit, dude. So it's whatever, dude. I'm a resident here. You just living in it right now. Like you're just renting. I own it. Yeah. So it depends. That's like I said. That'll contradict myself and it takes it back. But it depends on the day and who it's about.
Oh, absolutely.
Because there's certain friends of mine that I'm like, yeah, come to me with your problems. If you got some shit, let's fucking figure this out. Then I got problems with people that come to me with the same problem over and over again, and I've told them what to do, but then they don't take any of my advice. Now, I got no problem if you take my advice and it doesn't work. All right, that's fine.
And that's that person's certain comfort.
When I tell you 5 different ways to solve this problem, you don't do one of them, and you keep repeating.
That's a certain comfort.
Then you that's that certain comfort. And then you keep doing that. Quit complaining to me about your shit because I've been through worse than this. Yeah. You can't keep complaining to me about your petty ass problems. I've told you how to solve it. You won't even try once. You can't tell me that you don't know how to solve it. I've told you, so quit complaining. Mm-hmm. Which is the problem that me and Colby have because he tells me that often. He's like, I've told you how to solve it. You won't take any of my advice, and so quit fucking complaining. And I'm like, you right. Because I get pissed when people do that. And I'm like, you right. So, but anyway, so this... You know what's beautiful about music? I don't mean to get off. Well, I guess that's not off because it's on with the podcast. I don't mean to drag it on any longer. But is with that line, we just went and spouted off some shit for like 10, 15 minutes about one line.
Make you talk. It'll make you talk.
It will. And that's what. So that's
what's funny. I never really pinpointed that verse, and I really like that now.
Really?
Walk through your hell in my house shoes.
See, it was like certain lines. So like I said, the next little couple songs are gonna hit me in a different way, and that's why I love this album. Because the other ones are good for like partying and being angry and shit. Mm-hmm. The next hit me in the feels.
I know.
And it's for the beat and the lyrics, and there's like certain lines that I'm like, okay, and I take it my way and all that shit. So that's just how I feel. But anyway, I just wanted to share that little part. I guess we can hit play again. But yeah, so that little part right there hits me really fucking hard. That's why I had to reverse it. I was like, hang on, I got some shit to say about this line real quick. But you never notice that line? Like,
no, I never noticed it. I never noticed.
Since that shit like that.
Because once the song gets going on, as like I've said before, it's one of those songs that'll send me in a daydream. Get me going, and the next thing I know, the song's over.
What's a beautiful song?
So I don't even really appreciate the full song, but the song does put me in a certain mood and does take me out of everything to self-reflect, to think upon problems and a lot of different things. So,
which we talked about on the last podcast, where you just kind of close your eyes, you put the headphones in, you go, I done drifted.
You zone out.
Well, I said the last podcast, I don't know where we're at now. I think the Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Nah, because the last one when this comes out is going to be whatever we did last time. Kid Cudi's already come out. That's why I said I'm fucked up.
We're professionals up here, now we're
ahead of schedule now. So that's why I said now it's fucking me up that we're ahead of schedule because I got the last podcast, what we talked about last week. Mm-hmm. What album did we do last week?
I don't even know.
Fuck. It wasn't Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi's out.
What were your next songs though? So this one, Burn It Down.
Burn It Down means a fuckload too.
Right on.
Okay. A fuckload.
Okay.
So, Burn It Down. So, this album came out around the time that me and this girl broke up. Not the one I've talked about on the podcast, and we talked about this one before. A different one. This is the second love I ever had.
Gotta let these girls go.
I do. Well, I have with this one. I have with the last, I guess those ones, yeah. There's only one that I'm holding on to now, and you know who that is. But, well, and anyway, so... Well, not really holding on to. Anyway, not really holding on to. We're not getting into that conversation. We'll talk about that. We can talk about that another time. So, at the time... you ever, I don't know if you've ever had this before, but you ever meet like a girl, for some reason within the first month of knowing them, you're just like, you just imagine this and you're like, that's the love of my life.
I do
and you
that.
just imagine your life with that girl. And
The
you're like, I don't
moment
really
I see
know
a
this
woman.
girl, but when I'm thinking about
I
this
do
woman,
that the moment I see a woman.
yeah.
Most dudes, and I'm very open about this. I talk to some dudes all the time.
You
Most
do, but I
dudes
have a
see
hard time
girl.
believing that any girl that you see is
Most
just
dudes
like, I already
see a
picture
girl
my
and they're
future
like,
with you.
yo, they basically I fuck them, right? I do it myself also, but there's the ones that come around. I see them. They pass me in traffic. I run through them. We walk past an aisle in a fucking in a supermarket, right?
Yeah.
I already know that we were meant to be together. I already know that she's my love.
I don't mean to laugh.
For sure, and I know that for sure.
I don't mean to
Without a
laugh
doubt in
because I
my
feel like
heart,
that's
I know
serious
that,
to you.
I know that she's my one. I know she's the one. And I have like 20 a year. It's a problem.
I have like 20 a year.
That's a problem. That's the thing. I can fall in fast. I can fall in love fast, but it's when the love holds. That's when I know it's true. But yeah, that's what happens. There's certain girls that hit you right, and it's not always on look. It's always like, it's looks, but then they do something at the same time. I'm just like, I understand that move. I understand your looks, and we're meant to be together. And I see our future together. We're gonna have 3 kids. They're gonna have biblical names because you grew up in a biblical house, and I'm gonna be all right with that because I don't have a problem with it. We're gonna work it out. It's
We're
be
gonna
all
work
right.
it out.
Yeah.
Well, as the audience should know by now, we live in Utah, and biblical, there's a lot of Mormons out here.
Very.
Not everybody's Mormon out here, but there is a lot of fucking Mormons out here. So that's with any girl that walks by you, or any hot girl that walks by you. Or, I mean, I guess not hot, but a girl you find attractive.
Okay, but here's the thing. I fuck the shit out of hot girls.
Yeah.
But there's
every
just a
guy does.
certain look where I see the one, I'm like, soulmate. I know for a fact
That's the one.
that's the one, and I have that 20 times a year.
Really?
Like, yeah, I have it a lot, and I'll be stuck on that girl for like a good month.
I've done that before. I've,
Man,
No,
I know
that's a
what
different
a lot of
conversation.
people
Nobody
would think.
needs to know my crazy.
I know a lot of people would think like, well, then why don't you say something that's your soulmate? Here's the thing, my soulmate wouldn't just pick up some random ass brown dude on the fucking supermarket, dude. Like, that's a creep ass move. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, I know for a fact I'm gonna see her later on. And it never happens, and it never works out, so maybe I need to start doing some shit. I don't
So I
know.
told my girlfriend that she was confused. I was like, you know how many guys would probably fall in love with you just you walking by and you don't even know?
It happens.
I'm like, because I can't be the only guy, especially knowing that you do the same thing. It's like you see that one woman walk
play
by, you're
that
like, that's
sucker,
the
though,
love
dude.
of my life right there, and she just
Sure, play
walked
that
by,
sucker.
but you don't say anything. You're like, I don't want to come off as creep, I don't want to be weird, so you just move on with your day. And it's like, goddamn it, like,
Because
what
here's
would
the
have
thing,
happened?
you want to be better, because I already know. She's a gorgeous ass woman. She's a strong woman. She got boys walking up her all the time, so I need to
Oh, fuck yeah.
man, dude.
Yeah.
That's what it is. That's
Just
the
look
problem.
at him and
It
look
doesn't
away,
work,
do
though.
your thing.
It doesn't work. Be a man, say something. That's what it is.
It is, yeah.
Be polite about it. Don't be a creep. Be polite about it.
I want to smell your panties later tonight. I'll bet it smells good. Let's get married. Yeah, don't do that.
I eat ass like a monster, so let's do something.
You can do that once you've been on like 18 dates, but not right away. Oh fuck, hang on, I gotta river. I don't fuck. I know that we're supposed to keep this short, but that song meant a lot to me. So, as I was saying, so it was like this girl that I had known. Well, I'd known her for years, but we started kind of like seeing each other for like a month, and I was just like, this girl right here, like I want this to be my girl forever. I was like, oh my god, like just off of 1 month, I was like, this is the one, and we dated for like, I don't know, 4 months. And the whole time, so you know those memes where it's like people are like, oh, this shit gonna hurt, haha.
Word.
Literally, before that was a meme, I dropped her off at her house one night, stayed up all night. I had to work the next day, and I was like, I'm gonna get 2 hours of sleep tonight. It was worth it. But as I dropped her off, I gave her a hug, I let her go, I got in my car, and as I drove away, I smiled and I went, this shit's gonna fucking suck. And I said that out loud to myself in my car as I was driving away. I was like, this shit's gonna fucking hurt.
Like Michael Scott, I am ready to be hurt again.
yeah, that's exactly what happened. I was like, I'm ready to be hurt again. And it was the first girl after, or it was the second, it was the girl after the first one I've talked about on the podcast. And I was like, all right, I finally got back out in the dating world. This girl just hit me, and I was like, well, this shit's gonna hurt anyway. It did.
Hey man.
But this song right here,
Trying.
after I was sick of, I was still hooked on my ex, but I was also in love with this other girl that didn't want to be with me. She just wanted to be friends, which we're really good friends even today. Like, I have no hard feelings against her, you know. She does her thing, I do mine, and I can see in my head, I'm like, yeah, we weren't meant to be together, but I wanted it to be that way for so long that it hurt. But the way I took this song, I think he takes it as like his company like burning down.
Yeah.
But in my head, the way I take this song is like, you know what? I'm ready to burn all this shit down. Like I just want to like, this is like a song that I take the chorus to myself. Is like, you build me up to watch me fall. Me to myself. Is like, you're just building yourself up to watch yourself fall, dude. You know, I can't take no more, I've had enough, so burn it down. Just fucking light a match and fucking throw it. Burn this shit down, because I'm tired of, like, sitting on this shit, being hooked on girls that I've been hooked on forever, that I just don't need to be hooked on anymore. They don't want you, you want them, it's not working, you did your best, you did all you can do. Throw a match and light it up, because there's nothing you can do or say that's gonna change it. Throw a match and burn it. And that's the way I take it. But Tech makes it apparent in his verses that he's not talking about that.
Yeah.
But that's, like I said, the beautiful thing about music. But that's the way I take it.
I always feel
Anyway.
I always feel a song when it's like I'm on some self-building moods, you know, where I'm sick of my own bullshit. Maybe with women, maybe with my job, maybe with a whole different other factors. Where I understand the problems, but for some reason I can't get out of it. And it is just, like you say, like that match, toss it in the fucking fire, burn it down, dude. Done with it.
It
I know
nice.
my problems, and for some reason I can't get rid of it. Then what do I need to do to restart?
Yeah, that's the way I was thinking.
Restart, just fucking
Dude, I've cried to this song. I'm not
through
gonna lie.
ashes, I can thrive. You know, corny as fuck, I say it all the time, dude. Flowers come from manure. Flowers come from shit, dude. Flowers come from death. Burn it all down and thrive off of that noise.
It's a nice way to put that. I've never
It's
thought about
destructive
that.
sometimes, you gotta be careful with it. But
I think I was on a destructive path at this time, because this is when I was just like, you know what?
we all are.
Burn it all down.
Happens.
Everything. Just fucking burn it down. I was like, I had a breakdown at one point in my car, and I had this song and I just kept replaying it on repeat. And just the whole time I did, I was in tears, dude. It was a bad night about anxiety, about the girls, about life. I wanted to move away from Utah. I was like, just fucking burn it all down. And I would just cry and I would just sing that at the top of my lungs. Just burn it down, down, down. That bass hitting at the same time. I was like, God damn it.
Getting it
And
into
I was
it.
feeling it, dude. So anyway, that was a big ass fucking song for me. Is that one? Life Sentences. I fucking love the piano. It's beautiful. It's like that old jazzy kind of like doom, doom, boom. Oh no!
Yeah.
Hit me with that shit.
No.
God damn it! No, I just like it. I just feel the beat mostly with this one. What you think about this song? Like that right there, dude. Just. Fire.
I ain't gonna lie,
Nice.
I didn't get too hard in the song. I liked it, like you said. I liked the piano. I don't know what it was about the song that I just didn't get too hard into, but
It's a good fucking song. I don't know, something about it like hit me, cause like I've never heard of another hip hop song like this before. But it's just like it's like piano that's about to start and then it gets cut off and then by like some other shit that makes it. I don't know. It's just like a weird little glitchy type fucking something, and I don't know. The beat to this just hits me when I'm just like, what the?
there's a
fuck,
part that I
dude?
do like in the song. I can't think of what it is, but like you put it perfectly. It's like kind of glitchy. Cause I don't listen to the song a whole lot, so I can't.
Really, it's one of my favorite. The last few songs on this album are my favorite. When I listen to this album, I usually listen to like
Well,
the last
so-
6 songs.
Okay, so I couldn't even remember.
What day is this?
This
supposed to
is
be on?
Friday.
This is supposed to be on Friday, huh?
I would think Friday would be more hyped.
Now, when you're sad.
True.
When you're sad, Friday's a different feel. Friday's even sadder when you're sad.
Oof.
Knowing
You're
that like you're
right.
just alone that night.
You're right.
And you're like everybody's out doing
Yeah.
some shit and I'm sitting here alone.
All right, I
Friday
see that,
hits
I see
harder when you're
that.
sad.
I see that. Damn, you're right.
That's what it do.
That's perfect then. If that's what he's going for, like a sad Friday, it's definitely a sad Friday song.
Fuck yeah.
'Cause you have sad Sundays, you have.
Everybody thinks of happy Fridays, but nobody ever like acknowledges a sad Friday.
There's nothing sadder than being sad on a Friday.
That's what I'm saying.
That's a whole.
You be sad on a
that's
Monday,
whole
it's
mood.
Monday, dude.
That's
but
a
like,
whole mood.
yeah.
I'm gonna start using that, dude. Like,
No, it
if
is. No,
if
no,
I'm
no, but
down
you're
in
right.
the dumps. If I'm down in the dumps, like real hard, and you come to me like, "Yo, dude, you good?"
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, man, it's a sad Friday. Awesome, dude.
That's some. Now that we're talking about, I've never talked about it.
If I tell you sad Friday, you better be like, "Yo, dude, you better grab a fucking 30, come over, dude. Let's talk about it." I tell you a sad Friday, dude.
dude. That's some shit.
Man, this is sad.
I never said it out loud, but now that I'm thinking about it, a sad Friday's got to be the saddest.
Fuck.
Well, I don't know what would be worse, a sad Friday or a sad Friday and then a sad Saturday followed.
No, dude, sad Friday.
You think so?
Because
I agree. You know what?
Everybody loves Saturdays, but everybody's waiting for Friday to show up.
And then when you wait and you wait and you wait and nothing.
Or some shit happens Thursday night, or some shit happens through the week.
Dude. Sad
And
Friday
comes
the
around,
worst.
you're just like, fuck, cool, dude. I busted my ass off all week, have a good ass weekend, and now I'm here. Friday night alone. Friday night with this shit. Completely different from a sad Saturday.
Yeah, I agree.
Completely different. Because Friday, dude, you've been working all day. You've been waiting to get the fuck off, start your weekend. Saturday, you have all day. By
When you're sad
yourself.
on a Friday, you got nothing planned. You're like, you get off work, you're like, nothing? You hyped for nothing?
Or even when you
And
do
you're
got
like,
things planned. When you got things planned, but you have some heavy ass shit hit you during the week, and now you gotta go out and try to be happy around people who just living their lives. They don't got the problems you got going on that Friday. Sad Friday.
That's a sad Friday, dude.
Sad
Damn
Fridays,
it.
man. That shit hit different.
I'm laughing, but
That's
you
a
did.
mood.
Yeah, I'm laughing, but that was like some
you're
psychology
right.
shit that just like got hit in my brain
Nah,
of just
dude.
like, dude, sad Friday's got to be
Figure
the
that
worst fucking time to be sad.
And thanks to
dude.
Tech for putting that out there, because we didn't think about it.
Word.
Because I was like, honestly, why would you make this your Friday?
Sad Friday.
'Cause this is
we just got hit with some
probably the
shit, dude. That just
saddest song
rewired
on
my
here.
brain. I've never thought about a sad Friday.
Sad Friday, dog. Shit. Fuck that noise.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
It got real. It got real. God damn it.
I'm telling you. If I ever tell you Sad Friday, you ever tell me it's Sad
It's
Friday?
sad Friday, dude.
Starting out,
Yeah,
man.
it's a sad Friday, dude. Fuck him.
Bring
Alright, we
30
getting
over, dude. We talk about some shit. We get into some things. We're crying tonight, dude. Staying up until Saturday morning, dude. We crying about some things.
We're crying about some things. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Sad Friday.
Sad Fridays, man. I got
Well, here's
chills,
to
man. That's a different
us not
mood.
having a sad Friday.
No
ever
Sad
again.
Friday here,
No
man.
sad Friday, dude.
It's still Wednesday. Who knows?
It's always got time.
Hey, man.
It's got time to creep in there, dude.
You never know until you're partying Friday night.
Fucking Christ.
Shit happens.
That's it. So this song, dude, this beat goes hard.
Just from the beginning, I never cared for the song.
What?
I never listened.
What?
Yeah, we'll have to listen to it.
Have you
We'll have
never
to listen
heard
to
it?
I've never listened to it all the way.
Listen to the piano because it's like dun 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 dun, and it goes with the kick. And,
Is this
dude.
another song?
What?
Is this another big song for you?
Oh, not like in a sad way.
I don't know.
It just gets me hyped.
I was
It's
just
like, oh
wondering.
no, I've been sad, and then we're just like, oh, we gonna die flying, dude. It's like,
Oh, we got flying.
dude, I don't. Well, you know me. I don't like to be sad.
Yeah, no.
So when I'm sad, I try to cover it with jokes and happiness, and I'm just like, yeah, so what? Here's some real shit. My girl beats
Oh,
me, and
yeah,
blah,
I've
blah,
heard
blah, and then
this.
I'll be like, but on the plus side, I still get lit. Right?
love me. Yeah, I've heard the song.
Don't it's a good
But
song.
once again, it's not one of the songs I listen to like.
dying
at all.
faster, holding away. Actually, now that he said the chorus, it was a sad song for me at one point. It was like, I feel like I'm flying, but you made me feel like I'm dying. Like, you made me feel like I was up here, but that was because I made myself think that you made me feel up there. If that made any fucking sense at all. But then when I got the reality, you made me fucking crash. Like fucking having the hype about that girl that you get with for like a couple months, like I had. And then you're like, oh fuck, we're gonna get together, we're gonna be married, this is all, I got our life worked out. But that was just me making myself fly. And then you hit me with the reality of I'm not thinking that way. Now I'm dying flying.
Well, I mean, it's. I think that's,
I don't know, that's
what
like
every
a way.
relationship is, honestly, and that's
Can be, yeah.
because the beginning of it, it's all butterflies. It's all love. It's all
Way.
it's lust. You know, it's hopeful. You got starry
Right.
eyes. You know,
Real
this
quick,
and
right
that.
here. You go. Just something about that, dude.
You got starry eyes. You're hoping for the best. You see the best, but then once you actually get into that shit with that woman,
That's the okay. Hold up. I this is the part I was talking about where Tech addresses you.
me.
Fans like you. You
Oh,
ready?
word.
Listen to this. You ready for this part? Listen to this. I want you.
Frustrated, because I'm thinking that if enough hate it, it'll make remaining fans start feeling their trust faded.
And you didn't even like this song, dude. You didn't even like it.
I'm the one he's singing to, dude. I'm the one he's singing to. But
Like, right.
yeah, you got starry eyes and everything. But then once you actually get in the relationship, this and that, and realize it wasn't as good as you thought it was gonna be, you know?
God damn. It hits in a different way, dude. See, that's what I don't know. It's just beautiful about music that people can have like different opinions on like what they take from it and shit like that. But I'm always quick to shit on somebody for their own fucking thing. Usually, if it's stupid. If it's stupid in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, whatever you gathered from that song is wrong. For some reason, I'm an asshole like that. Like when a girl likes some popular song, then I feel the need to be like, you know, that song's about drugs, right? Not about a girl.
Yeah.
Like the Weeknd song, the one you had for your lady. That anyway, you had it for her ringtone.
No way.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
That's about drugs. Like, I can't feel my face when I'm with you.
That definitely wasn't the song.
That wasn't the song?
No, that
What was the song?
It was like
Every time she called.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the song.
What was the song? I heard it so many times, and I swear to God, that was the one. It was, dude. You had that as your ringtone.
No, it wasn't.
That song's about drugs, but a lot of ladies were like, oh my God, I just love when that happens.
the
And I
reason
was like,
I'm
you know that
pulling
song's
it up-
about drugs, right?
Wrap it up, though.
Yeah, we do. We got to. Well, it's the end of the album, so we good.
The only reason I'm pulling this up is because it's pissing me off that you think that was the song.
What song was it? I heard it so many times, I swear to God. That was the song.
By The Weeknd?
By The Weeknd.
No.
That was her song.
I know
her
for a fact
ringtone.
it wasn't that song. I know for a fact it wasn't that song.
The girl. Not
Yes.
The first girl.
Yes. I know, yes.
What song was her ringtone? You should
I'm
know it.
trying
You
to
heard
find
it
it out.
50,000 times a day, so did I. Swear to God, it was that. Every time she would call, it was, I can't feel my face
No.
when I'm with you.
No, it definitely wasn't that.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
No, it was not.
So this song reminds me of death.
I'm gonna have to prove it to you another time, because I'm not gonna spend the time finding this song.
This song reminds me of death, though. Like, the world
That's sad.
gathered a fucking angel today. Like, just scooped it up and just fucking...
There's Mama. There's Mama.
It's a good fucking song. Alright, dude. So, I'll pull it out real quick. We'll see the list. What's your favorite song from this album?
Ooh.
Because we gotta wrap it up.
What's yours?
Mine? Okay, well I have two in mind, so now I gotta make a guess. Or not a
Alright.
guess, I have to kind of
While you think
make
about
a decision.
it, I figured out
about
mine.
that shit. What's yours?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah, man.
How come?
He sheds light on a lot of different things, and it's like, just the name is it's like, oh yeah. It's almost like calling somebody out. When you hear somebody tell a bullshit story, and it's like, oh yeah,
Oh yeah, dude!
Oh, yeah?
Keep talking
okay,
bullshit, dude. Oh yeah?
and that's what it is for me. It's like,
Okay.
because the shit that he says, he sings about, he raps about anonymous in there, and I'm running blanks on fucking examples, but the whole song to me is just like, or if there's a God up there, fuck, I can't remember.
There's a
the
God up
goddamn-
there. I know what you're talking about.
If you're up there, oh shit, what is it?
Upstairs, somewhere. People think it down here, tripping. Is that the place?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there.
If
you're
you're
up
down
there,
here tripping.
everybody down here, tripping.
Ah, fuck, but
Somewhere around that.
everything about that song is just calling out things and be like, oh yeah, dude, fuck, all right. You want to talk that shit? Oh yeah, motherfucker. Like I got a rebuttal to that, you know.
So you're angry.
Oh, I could have told you that, dude.
I'm just doing a psyche eval. You didn't know, but I'm doing a psyche eval.
I'm a little scared of that, but okay.
I'm a little scared of that. Fuck.
Okay. Well, yeah. What's yours then?
No, mine's the same way. I would say Burn It Down for both reasons. It's sad, but it's also like, fuck it, I'm tired of it, burn it down.
Well, no, with Certain Comfort, or was it? It was either Certain Comfort or Burn
My
It
two
Down,
that I
where
was
you
stuck
had,
on
like,
was A Certain Comfort or Burn It Down. Those were the
What
two I was
was
stuck
you were
on.
you were telling me a song, or it was either those? It was one of those two, where you had kind of two different ideas about the song depending on the mood you were on. Was it Burn It Down? Or
No,
was
I think it was A Certain Comfort.
Oh, okay.
I think A Certain Comfort was depending on the mood, but Burn It Down always means the same to me. Burn It Down always means, fucking I'm tired of living in the past, I'm tired of rethinking these thoughts every goddamn day. Just fucking torch it. Let's burn it down. Eminem has a song like that for me too, where he actually says just light it up, light up the past, because tomorrow you may feel like those feelings are gone or whatever. Anyway, but that's like the same reason I get for it. It's just like, fuck it, I'm tired of it, I'm about to throw a match and fucking burn this shit, I'm done.
Yeah.
It never works, but I like to hope. That optimism.
I got you. Hey, sometimes you need that though.
It's what it is.
I don't know.
Fuck yeah. I hope that we got our points across. We were all over the place on this podcast.
Yeah. And we'll try to be a little bit better. This one definitely was a little bit of or it wasn't a little bit, it was definitely last minute. So we kind of came somewhat unprepared. We'll try to be better on that noise. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Tech N9ne Special Effects.
Fuck yeah. And,
check it out. Pick it up. You know? It's a killer fucking album. It honestly is. Even though this was the album to kind of get me out of tech, it's a good fucking album.
If you didn't like tech album before, and you somehow made it to the end of this podcast.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If this is the album that got me into tech.
So here's the thing. If you not a big tech fan, give it a listen. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the word. Give it a listen. Let us know. Maybe you liked it a little bit. Maybe you're a little bit more interested in tech. And if you were a tech fan like me before Special Effects, give us your opinion about it. Were you still with it? Did you still fuck with it? Or am I a little crazy about not liking it so much? Or you think the same way that I do? Did it kind of make you drop out a little bit? Fucking let us know.
I like that because that was questions for both people.
Yeah.
Like both sides. I like that.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Well, hell yeah, guys. Thanks for listening to our podcast and shit like that. Subscribe to it if you like this. Like I said, if you guys are really big fans of tech, I would subscribe. I don't know when we're going to do it, but I do plan on us doing KOD at some point.
There'll be some more fucking shit coming out, that's for sure.
Fuck yeah. We're not going to hit on this song just because it's an extra song and it's just a hype song. There's not really much to say about it.
Nah, but it's a good song.
Fuck yeah.
Roadkill, check it out.
Hell yeah. Anyway. Fuck yeah, guys.
Cheers.